What's up, everybody? Took me a minute to get out here today, unfortunately. Haven't been riding much lately, a lot going on, but as I'm sure you can see now, I decided, everyone else I see on YouTube is doing the two camera setup, so I never really got to see myself riding, obviously. So I was like, you know what the hell? I'll go and put a camera back up here. I've had it here before. Never faced it this way. Didn't have a channel before, so just had it on there basically to see where the bike was going, and people do stupid stuff in front of me all the time. But got the helmet cam now. As you can see, I got the Sena Momentum Pro INC. Pretty badass. Still can't figure out the mic setup on this. I got a hold of the guys at Sena. And they said, try changing one thing with the app, and they had to do with the music, which obviously I'm not listening to music right now, just because of the simple fact that YouTube don't allow copyright. So, if I'm recording like I am now, I don't really bother much with the music. Yeah, it helps me hear myself. Ooh, that sounded nice. Love that sound. And I don't know. I lost my train of thought there. I got distracted by a car. that happens a lot, unfortunately. But yeah, got out riding today. I was gonna do a video the other day. Obviously, I don't have any subscribers right now. I don't know. I don't know who actually watches these. Got a couple views and not much, so it's basically just for fun. I don't worry about getting out and releasing content every week or so. It's more of it's just for fun, so I do it when I feel like it. I was gonna do it the other day, I had a buddy who wanted to go look at bikes, and he ended up he had something else come up. He had a prior engagement, I guess. So, long story short, didn't end up going. Went up and just ended up doing other stuff with my family, my nephew and all that, and my brother. I had a great time. And so just figured I'd get out today instead, do a little video just for fun, see how it looks with the two camera setup. I'm not really wanting to be in front of the camera, so this is definitely pushing my comfort zone a lot. Can't see my face, obviously, so that does help a little bit. I'm more of a behind the camera guy, and if you're someone like me that's usually behind the camera, you're generally just not too fond of being in front of it, I'm doing a lot of this just as a, kind of a way to vent, and I don't know, if someone just happens to watch a video and relates to something I say, great. If they get on here and hate what I'm doing, hate my content, say it's stupid, pointless, useless, whatever, I don't really care. I'm doing it for fun. That's it. This isn't my job. I'm not getting paid anything. I have no real supporters in this. I have no partners coming in and giving me deals and all that to promote this or that. I just don't really care. I got a decent paying job. Gives me a nice bike. Gives me decent gear. Not really nice, just decent. I didn't pay much for really any of my gear. But, just get out here and just have fun with it, kind of, I tend to keep a lot of stuff in, so, something like this where I'm venting to a camera, no one gets offended, no one gets hurt, nothing like that. It's a good way for me to just kind of de-stress a little bit, kind of talk to myself, more or less. I really don't want to say it, but it's kind of my version of a diary, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if I want this channel to be anything or what it will become, I don't know. I don't really worry about it a whole lot. And I'm pretty sure I'm getting some weird looks because I don't know anyone that does this in my area at all. So they just see some guy on a bike flailing around doing whatever stupid stuff. But, I mean, I don't know. Someone asked me, what my channel is, they wanted to get on there and give me criticism to help me out, and I'm a little embarrassed by it. So I'm not giving out my channel name to anyone yet. So if you just happen to stumble across this and say, hey, I like this guy, or hey, this guy sucks at doing this, and if you try this, it'd be better. Fine, do it. Whatever. I can't guarantee you. I'll look at the comments. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this yet. I don't even know how long I'm gonna do this for. It might be one season, or the rest of this season for that matter, because this damn riding season's half over. So, I don't know. Right now, it's just something that's fun to do. It helps me unwind a little bit, I guess. If I see some cool stuff and get some great content, that's awesome. Like a random fire truck just parked somewhere. That's kind of weird. Huh. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of people doing this stuff, and, a lot of the stuff is really cool. I live in a exceedingly boring area. There is nothing really going on where I live, pretty much ever. So, it's just going to be a lot of me just, I don't know, talking about my day or venting or something. I don't know. I wasn't even sure what this video was going to be when I started it, But I see a lot of people do this stuff, and they put out great stuff. They have a clear, precise decision on what they want to do, and I just have no clue whatsoever. I just say, hey, like today, I had a GoPro for a long time. I got the Hero 4. That's how old this camera is. I was like, what? I had it mounted on my old helmet. I didn't like the old helmet, so I just quit using it altogether. I didn't have a mic, so I had nothing for it. I got this helmet, the Senna, that had the camera, mic, and all that already built into it, because I was a little lazy about it, and you spend about the same, honestly, for a decent setup as you would for this whole helmet. And I was like, what, I got that now. I can get the forward view from my helmet. And I was like, I see a lot of people doing the face them view. I was like, I'll give it a try, I mean, honestly, if I had my way, I'd have one of those, I can't remember the name brand, but it's one of the basic 360 cameras, and, my job pays good, not that good, that I could just go and blow a couple $100 on that, not after everything I've already spent for what I have now, and that's just not gonna happen. Well, you never know what the future holds. I wanted a bike my whole life, and never bought one when I was old enough to, because, I was old enough that buying cars and all that, and, so I never thought about buying a bike. I never rode one. Didn't know if I could ride. And, a buddy of mine at work looked at me one day and said, hey, man, so I bought a Vulcan 500. I want to say it was a 96, I believe. But anyway, he told me, so, come over one day. If you want to ride it, see if you can ride, go ahead. I went over there, took it up and down his driveway a couple times. I was like, yep, that's it. I know the basics. I understand how the bike functions. And I was like, I'm going to get a bike. A few days later, I bought my first bike. And, yeah, I fell in love with riding, man. I wish I would honestly done it sooner, but, it didn't happen that way. But I'm still young, man. Still got a lot of years of riding ahead of me. Got my Fury here. I love this bike. Already planning on buying my next one, though. Not trading this one in, no. Everyone keeps asking me, what are you going to do with your Fury when you buy your next bike? No, the Fury is not going anywhere. The Fury is here to stay. Elaine here, she has found her forever home. She has found her forever home. Okay? She is not going anywhere ever. I tell people that, why get rid of it? I do want a sport bike. It's going to be my next bike if I can arrange it that way. But I don't want to ride a sport bike everywhere. I like riding cruisers, man, and it's kind of odd to say for someone my age, but, I like cruisers. They're fun, they're relaxed, man. This one it's got decent get up and go. It can get out of its own way in a lot of other ways, but not, unfortunately, like a sport bike can. I've wanted one for a while, man, and when I rode my buddy's Busa, the Busa. I see why Yami Noob loves the Busa. It is a awesome bike, but that is not what I want to get, however. I'm not going to say what I'm going to get until I get it, I think. But I could talk all day about it, But, for now, it's the Fury. It's a good bike. I love the Fury, man. The first day I seen this Fury, the dealer actually put the bike aside for me because they knew I was coming. Oh, hell, I know where I'm going in a minute. They knew I was coming back. And the next day, my bike was acting up. I had enough of it. And that's why I said, hey, you know what? No, the bike's getting traded in. It served its purpose. It was my starter bike. Yes, I went from a 650 to a 1300. Not a humongous leap, but when you only been riding for a couple months, yeah. As I traded that in, they gave me what I wanted for that. It's like, dude, we knew you were coming back. We knew you were coming back. We seen the look on your face, and I don't like showing my cards when I want to buy something. I couldn't help it with this bike. I fell in love the second I seen this bike, and every time I go riding, I look at the bike and I still love it every single time. There have been times where I looked outside and I forgot I had brought my bike. I was, man, someone's got a really sharp Fury out there. As I look, oh, that's my bike. And then I kind of feel like a dumbass, but I'm like, it's like, if I can do that, look at that bike, still think it looks that good after 3 years of owning it, you bought the right bike. Because the second I seen it and didn't realize that it was my bike, I was like, man, I want that bike. That looks awesome. And I was like, oh, that is mine. I get to go ride it now. Sweet. That's when you know that you bought the right bike. I've done mods to the bike, but it still looks great. I still love everything about this bike. Everything. And the fact that it has a limiter keeps me out of trouble. I love that. And yeah, just picked up my buddy. Going to take a quick little ride here. I realized when I got ready to leave with him that I completely forgot to do any kind of outro, which, like I said before, this is just for fun, ain't no professional, but, it doesn't hurt to aim for good stuff, something that's entertainable, I guess. But, and unfortunately, I forgot to turn off my helmet cam this whole time, so it's been recording, literally just sitting there on my bike for probably about the past 30, 40 minutes, and didn't really have much of a charge to start with. So, unfortunately, I didn't get as much video as I wanted to. Didn't get BS about as much as I wanted to, I should say. Just try and figure stuff out on this and all that. But it is what it is. And got this last little bit here. What's up, buddy? Do a proper outro. And another beautiful bike with terrible rims. And see if I can get it right the next time, because so far I ain't gotten it right yet at all. So hopefully better the next time, and hopefully I'll see you then.